My friends, this is an emergency. YouTube is about to drive this channel and many of your other favorite channels off the air by changing what counts as a view. This is very serious, folks. According to many reports, YouTube is now only going to count views that feature viewer engagement, so that even if you watch the entire video, it won't count unless you click the like button or leave a comment in the chat afterwards. This could drive many of your favorite channels off the air and allow corporations to take over. So if you love this channel, from now on, click the like button, the subscribe button, or the super thanks button as you watch. It's not an ego thing, my friends. It's a question of survival. It's a serious situation. So please click on the like button and please subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and check to make sure you still are if you think you're subscribed, because YouTube regularly unsubscribes people without their knowledge. I cannot stress enough how important this is, my friends. They're trying to get rid of independent voices on YouTube. Click the like button and strike a blow for independence. Thank you for your attention. And now, on to the video. Greetings, my friends. I am Dr. Van Doomcock, the future ruler of Earth, broadcasting from my hidden base at the center of the Earth, and I am here today to declare once again that Doomcock was right. You know, it's very reassuring to me that eventually the truth will out, ladies and gentlemen. Though by necessity I and my Hollywood agents deal in rumors, since we're all outsiders and have no direct access to the information at hand, nevertheless, eventually the facts emerge months or years later, and very often our sources get confirmed. For example, I posted a video discussing Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny involving time travel. People gave me shit for it. It was very early in the process. And then, 2 months later, lo and behold, the Daily Mail published leaked behind-the-scenes photos of ancient Roman ships and warriors from Indy 5, along with pictures of Phoebe Waller-Bridge with Indy's fedora. Then, later on in that process, after I reported they were hurriedly reshooting the ending, and James Mangold himself called me out by name as a troll and basically called me a liar saying those things, John Williams himself confirmed at a concert in Italy that December that yes, they were reshooting Indy 5 and he'd have to score the new ending in a few weeks. Well, my friends, once again this trend is continuing of skepticism and confirmation. Case in point, Avengers Doomsday. On this channel I reported a rumor from my sources that frankly filled me with skepticism. I had a very difficult time believing that Marvel could be this insane, even though this rumor did explain, as a trend, why Marvel projects have tended to suck so bad post-Endgame. And yet, our sources were telling us this bizarre story, and I reported it, albeit with a whole lot of salt. Well, my friends, I'm putting this information back through a desalinization plant because none other than The Hollywood Reporter has confirmed that once again, Doomcock was right. So here's what my sources told me, which I published in a video back around May 12th. Quote, so a few days ago I spoke with one of my top agents, and I was told that there is no script of any kind to be found on the set of Avengers Doomsday. I repeat, no script whatsoever. Now, while actors and crew are on the set at this time, the production has been unexpectedly handicapped by last-minute emergency reshoots for Fantastic Four First Steps. So yes, I can confirm through my spies these reshoots are happening, and I may have more about this in a future video, but for now, they're kind of treading water a bit as key personnel have been called away to participate in these emergency reshoots. So evidently, my source tells me that instead of a script, one of the Russo brothers is lugging around a notebook. It is a notebook full of notes as to what's going to happen, but it is not a script, finished or otherwise, unquote.
Yeah, at the time we were all kind of floored by this rumor. I mean, by all our best guesses, best information that's out there, the major cast in Avengers Doomsday alone is going to cost around $300 to $600 million just for the cast. taking that kind of financial risk in a full reset of the MCU? How could they go in without a final script? It seems nutsoid and utterly impossible.
Well, Harvey Cthulhu, none other than Kevin Feige has confirmed this rumor in an interview posted by The Hollywood Reporter. I was tipped off to this article by a post from Cosmic Marvel on X stating, Michael Waldron is now working on the script for Avengers Doomsday. To which Kaida replied, stating what all of us are thinking, but they've been filming for a few months? WTF have they been doing? Well, my friends, here's what Kevin Feige has to say about this. Quote, Feige still likes the flexibility of going into production without a set script. The Marvel method of movie making has included ever-evolving scripts and heavy lifting in post-production. Well, how has that worked out for them, my friends? For God's sakes, how has that worked out for them? What a shit show! I cannot believe that they do this, and yet they apparently do this all the time. Striking a contrarian position, Gunn, after working at Marvel, has publicly stated that his DC studios won't begin a project without a locked script and a definite ending. Feige says Marvel has never started a movie without a full script, but also added that he's never been satisfied with the script the company has had. Well, Kevin, that makes two of us. Actually, that makes a legion of us, including all the Marvel fans that have been disappointed with Marvel following Endgame. But he says, quote, I've never been satisfied with a movie we've released, he even added on top of that. What he and the company like to do is plussing at every turn.
When is plussing minusing? Indy 5, The Marvels, Captain America, Brave New World, Snow Woke, The Eternals, Agatha All Along, She-Hulk. Need I go on? Gunn is right. Lock down the script and commit to a great story. You can add to it later. But if you don't have that great ending to start with, all the plussing in the world won't save you from minus profits.
Yes. Kevin Feige says there's plussing happening every day on the Avengers Doomsday set right now. And it is amazing to watch because what those filmmakers, those actors, both the ones that are playing these characters for the first or second time and the one playing them for the 10th or 12th time, are the best in the world at it and know these characters so well, said Feige. So if they have an idea, you want to listen to it and you want to adjust to it and you want to improve it, I wouldn't want to change that, unquote.
But dude, this seems to be saying the opposite, that they never start a movie without a finished script. So how does this confirm what you said?
Yes, Harvey, and yet look at the next thing. The Hollywood Reporter states at the end of this section of the interview, this one little line, they add, quote, Stephen McFeely is writing the script, but Feige revealed that Loki creator Michael Waldron is also helping, unquote. That's not past tense, folks. That's present tense. McFeely is writing the script right now, and Michael Waldron is helping. Not McFeely wrote the script and Waldron helped. It's in process right now, even though they've supposedly been shooting for months. Kind of adds credence to them shooting from notes in a notebook, doesn't it? Just like the rumors they were doing Captain America Brave New World reshoots without a script, going from a shot list and notes. Plus, my friends, if what Kevin Feige is saying is true, that they never shoot a movie without a full script, then why did James Gunn call out Marvel about not having finished scripts and endings? Him saying he would never do that as opposed to Marvel. Well, food for thought, my friends, but I tell you this. Marvel has huge nuts for taking such a dramatic fiscal gamble, betting the future of the MCU on a movie that has no final script, this deep into production, with this many characters in play, and so much going on in the plot. It's going to be a very complicated script that will need a hell of a lot of finesse to ensure it doesn't become an unmanageable mess, that all the characters are fleshed out and developed and get to shine. So doing all of this without a finished script and a strong ending? To quote Seinfeld,
well, good luck with all that.
From the center of the earth, this is Dictor Van Doomcock bidding you all, my friends, stay angry. Ha 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 ha.